I ain't gonna lie, bro. Seeing this situation, like when I tell you pissed me off so bad, I think that's an understatement. Hats off to the way this man handled this situation, because we all know this could have easily went worse than what it did. But one thing I've always known is you never pull out a weapon unless you're gonna use it. But seeing how irate she was and how crazy she was acting just irritated me more, bro. And I'm just happy she made it alive, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
Is that Chris?
Man, what is good, YouTube? Y'all already know who it is, bro. It's Look It's Jay here, y'all, back with another video, man. And today, y'all, we got a crazy and a very wild video to talk about. Now, I've been seeing this story trend all over social media. It actually came out like 3 days ago, but I was out of town. But now I'm back at the crib. I had to make a video about it. Now, pretty much it seemed like this Alabama man has been trending on social media after pretty much a road rage went wrong. A woman withdrew the weapon. He had to dismantle her, and it's been going crazy because, of course, it was all caught on camera. And people are saying that he was too rough, and some people are saying that she got what she deserved, and she probably should have got more. Now we're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna get into the video, and I'm gonna show y'all as much as I can. But real quick, y'all know my little routine, bro. Just hit that like button, you feel me? And comment, tap in if you tapped in down below, man. And also smash the notification bell. So for one, you can be notified anytime I drop a video, and I can also just keep y'all updated on this whole little situation in general. Now, before we even get into this video, bro, y'all know I got bills to pay, so let's get into today's paid promoted song, man.
You some fine shit, is you with it? You a fine chick, you some fine shit. You hella attractive, got me attracted like a man. And I'm a straight savage, you know I got the ragged ass looking at dress. You make me wanna cry, but I'd rather have sex. So let a nigga stab it, ain't you?
Now go check them out, show them love, click that link in my bio, pin in the comment section, and tell them that I sent y'all. And if y'all need y'all song promoted, DM me on IG. Now let's get back to the video. Now, as I said, man, this story has been trending all over social media, man. The Alabama man and the Atlanta woman has been trending all over social media after it seems as a hit and run ended up going wrong, and the woman pretty much pulled out a blick and she didn't use it, and it ended up bad for her.
I don't play with a motherfucking man. A man is not gonna play with me. You gonna play with me, bitch. 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 You gonna play with me, bitch, now. Now, cause one thing about it, I don't play with no mother. Don't touch me.
Tell police be here.
Now, as y'all see, I can show y'all as much as I can. Pretty much, you can hear in the beginning of the video, he's saying, so you're going to point a gun at a 14-year-old, and then she was saying she don't care. And you can see a woman getting out the car where I thought she was drunk, talking crazy with a blick in her hand, and pretty much she pointed the blick at the guy recording, and come to find out the person recording was a 14-year-old boy. The father, being the father he was, went on to protect, grabbed her, got into a tussle with her. She let off a shot. I don't know if I could play it in the video, and he ended up, boom, knocking her unconscious, slamming her head to the concrete, and disarming the firearm for him. Now, it was crazy because the story behind it made the situation even worse. Now, the article reads, an Alabama man says a woman pulled a blick on him and his sons after she hit their car and drove away on I-20. Brandon Parker said he and his sons drove to Zoo, Atlanta for a day trip from their home in Prattville when a woman hit their car and drove off. Quote unquote, you don't care who's in the car. You just hit us. You didn't stop and check on us. Make sure we're okay. You didn't care, said Brandon Parker, the father seen in the video of the altercation. Parker said that after being hit, the woman crossed over multiple lanes and took an exit. In the car with Parker were his 2-year-old, 8-year-old, and 14-year-old sons. After the hit, he called the police and then followed her off the highway so that his 14-year-old can get a picture of the woman's tag and license plate. The 14-year-old recorded a video of the alleged incident. She pulls onto the road, stops in the middle of the road, jumps out. She's being belligerent. She tries to get in my face, said Parker. The woman is seen in the video of the altercation with a blick. One shot from the blick goes off as Parker tries to disarm the woman. The shot did not strike anyone. So you really don't have time to think. It's really just a respond type situation, said Parker. Everything I did was to keep my kids from getting hit. So I'm watching the blick the entire time. I'm able to kind of hip toss her and slam her head onto the concrete. When I do that, it knocks her unconscious. I'm able to get the gun. Parker said the woman regained consciousness but escaped before police arrived. So I let her go. You know, I stopped because self-defense only goes so far. It's not self-defense if I'm trying to chase her and grab her and pin her down, said Parker. But thinking back, you know, I should have made some different decision, but it could have cost my child. Parker said the entire front fender needs replacing. The front rim has to be replaced, sensors have to be replaced, and the car received rim damage. Now, as y'all seen, man, he went on to pretty much explain what happened. And long story short, it was a hit and run going bad. Pretty much, she hit that car and tried to take off on the highway. He followed them to get a picture of her license tag so she could report it to the police, or he could report it to the police, excuse me. And she ended up hopping out the car with a gun. Now, this is crazy because it's crazy how people think they could just hit your car, bro, and just drive off. Because if y'all don't know, if someone hits your car on a hit and run and take off or whatever, and you don't get no type of license plate or a picture of them, that's money coming out of your pocket that you didn't even cause. Now it's crazy because after her doing that, she hopped out with the blick and tried to go crazy. Now, I don't know if y'all heard the saying. I've always heard the saying, you don't pull out a weapon unless you're gonna use it. You feel what I'm saying? And sadly, he had to rough her up and he knocked her unconscious. Now, I couldn't show y'all the video, and you don't see the slam in the original video. You just hear her get her head smashed with the concrete, and he knocked her unconscious, and he did what he had to do to protect his family. Now, he went on to say, he should have handled it different. I guess he feel bad because, she is a woman, and he did knock her unconscious. Like, you watch the video, she's knocked down. You can hear her grunting. But at the end of the day, I get what he's saying, but that's just a number one thing to do is protect your family. She could have took your life or your kids' life. If y'all watch that video as how irate she was, no type of gun training. She's going crazy, playing with a gun, pointing at him, pointing at her son, but also pointing at his son, excuse me. But also she got her finger on the trigger. One thing I've always known, you never put your finger on the trigger. You never pull out a gun unless you're gonna use it, but the trigger is so sensitive at any moment it can go off. And I get that, oh, he could have handled it better, but I want you to know, sir, don't feel bad, because guess what? One slap, boom, all it takes is one shot. You could have lost your life, or your son could have lost his life, or whatever the case may be. So I feel like you did enough. I feel like you handled it properly. You grabbed the weapon, tussled with it, and got her on the ground and got the weapon out of hand, let it go to the clip. You know what I'm saying? You emptied the clip, make sure you want none in the head, did what you had to do. Because I'm gonna be real with you, a lot of other people would have handled this situation totally different. Like, a lot of people I know, she probably wouldn't even be here to talk about that story. So it just breaks my heart to see something like this going on, because, bro, it's a 2-year-old in the car and also a 14-year-old in the car. And he went on to say he only followed her because she didn't show no type of remorse. Now, keep in mind, if she'd have did that, oh, I apologize, let's sustain information, I made a mistake. That's how humans interact. It don't have to be no type of road rage or disrespect. Even if he got mad, bro, he got every right to be mad. But even me, if somebody would have hit my car, like boom, hit me, being just careless and hit my car, I'm gonna be like, what you doing? But they get out and be like, oh, I apologize, man, I wasn't paying attention, Guess what? As a man, okay, you made a mistake. I know you're human. We all make mistakes. Let's exchange information, or we're gonna figure out how we're gonna go about this situation. Because a lot of times people don't have insurance, so you can pay me out of pocket. However it is, like, that's what adults do. But to try to drive off and then hop out with a blick as if you're a victim, it's crazy work. And you got what you deserve. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I'll be sitting up here and I'll be wrong if I say there's a black man at first. It didn't make me mad because, sadly, that's how my mind is. But I have a black mom, so I just envision that's my mom doing a situation like that. But I think about also, bro, she had a gun, bro. She could have took his life or her kids. At the end of the day, he's there to protect his family. It don't matter what color they is, because at the end of the day, if that was me in that situation, I would have did the same thing, or maybe even worse. I don't care if he was black, white, purple, whatever. I'm doing whatever to protect my family. So I had to get my mind out of that mindset. And also, if that was my mother, she would not be doing that. Straight up, like, if my mom pull it out, you better run, because she finna use it. Simple as that, bro. But thank God that he's alive. Thank God that his family's alive. Thank God they got somebody else to come home to. But also, you feel me? They're saying that right now she's facing charges, and I mean, hey, bro, I feel like that's a clear self-defense. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You pull out a gun, you don't use it, that's on you. That person has the right to take your life or let you keep yours, because when the moment you pull your weapon out and you got your finger on the trigger, that person's life is in your hands. So at that point, it's free game, bro. Woman, kid, midget, whatever it is, bro. At the end of the day, bullet has no name on it. And all it takes is one shot, bro. Simple as that. But y'all give me y'all thoughts and opinions down below. And let me know how y'all feel about all this. So let me know what y'all think. Because I see a lot of people saying that, oh, if she was white, that wouldn't happen. When it just like, at this point, bro, we got to stop that, bro. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Y'all already know who it is, bro. Look at Jay. Thank God for another day, man. Y'all be safe. I love y'all. Christ loves y'all so much more than I ever will. And yeah, bro, I'm out, man.